ম্যাম,
হুম।
একটা কোশ্চেন আছে।
হ্যাঁ, বলো।
ম্যাম বলছি, একটা ক্লাসের মধ্যেই মানে আমি তো মানে সি প্রোগ্রামিং এর মতো করতে পারি মানে জাভাতে,
হ্যাঁ,
মানে পুরো প্রোগ্রামটা। তাহলে ম্যাম ইনহেরিটেন্স এনক্যাপসুলেশন এগুলো মানে কোনো মানে ইউজ হয়?
হ্যাঁ, ইউজ হবে না কেন? ধরো তুমি কোনো কোড আছে যেটা তুমি আহ, ধরো তোমার একটা ফাইল, তুমি একটা ফাইলে তুমি এটা করছো, ঠিক আছে? এবার তুমি
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
প্যাকেজ ইউজ করে তুমি অন্য একটা ফাইলে এনক্যাপসুলেশন বা ইনহেরিটেন্স ইউজ করছো।
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
তখন কি হচ্ছে,
তখন
ধরো, হ্যাঁ, তখন তুমি ধরো তোমার মেন একটা পার্ট তুমি কারোর সাথে শেয়ার করতে চাও, ইউ ক্যান ডু দ্যাট। You do not need to share the whole programming code, all the methods, all the classes. You do not need to share. You will only share the part you want to share. বুঝে গেল?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম, মানে
এই
শুধু
জন্য,
ওইটুকুর জন্য ইউজ হয়।
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, ওই জন্য ইউজ হয়। ঠিক আছে, আচ্ছা, আমি
হ্যাঁ,
স্টার্ট করছি। So we will do the exception today, managing exception, errors and exceptions. So what is error? What is the definition of error? তো বলতে পারবে? What is the definition of error? Suppose we are doing a program, and during the run, during the compilation, some bugs are coming, for which computer the computer is unable to prepare the exe file or the compilation file. So such formatting error we need to fix. There are two kind of errors. One is compile time error, and another one is runtime error. Class চলছে। Another one is runtime error. Fine. So what is the difference between the compilation time error and the runtime error? For example, suppose we are doing a program class. Sorry, I got disconnected. Hello, am I audible?
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
Seeing ARGS. Now we want to print system dot out dot println. Hello, or this is the, or only hello. See, if we take this particular section and want to run it online. Sorry. Wait for a bit. The online compiler is being coming. I'm taking public, otherwise the online compiler will not be able to fetch the program. I'm executing this. Now see, there is an error is showing. So what is that? Error colon expected in this particular line. In this particular line, colon is expected. Fine. So we have not given the colon. Somebody is waiting. We have not given the colon over there. So that is why it is not being running. The compilation is failure. So to fix it up, what we will do, we will give a colon and then we will again execute. It will print hello. So such error are known as the compile time error. Fine. Next one is run time error. Next one is the example of the runtime error. Okay. We are taking the class error public static void main. Somebody is waiting. Public static void main string args. Okay. Now I'm taking one variable a, another variable b. A is 10, b is 0, c is a by b. Okay. Then we are printing system dot out dot println result is we can do this program also, we can run this. I'm doing copy of it and stick it there, executing it. See. Such error is the runtime, it is not a runtime error, it is a exception. So the previous thing was mainly the error and this thing is mainly the exception. What is the exception name? This is arithmetic exception by 0. Division by 0. The division by 0 is not possible basically. So it is showing that the arithmetic exceptions are there. So few names of exceptions are there. Okay. Exception. One is arithmetic that we have already said. One is array index out of bound exception. Together. Array index out of bound exception means suppose we are taking an array but taking less size and but taking more numbers. So in that case, such error will come. Okay. Array store exception. So for during the storing of the array, if any storage error comes, then it will come in this way. File not found exception. So what is that? Suppose using Java we are fetching a file, but that file is not there in the directory. So file not found exception will come. IO exception. IO exception is input output exception. So suppose one input or output, during the input or output any exception come, then it call as a input output exception. One is null exception. Null exception is if we are taking a variable but there is no value which based on which we are doing some calculation. So null exception, null pointer exception. There is no value for the addressing, there is no addressing value for a particular variable. In that case, the null exception, pointer exception comes. Many other exceptions are also there. Number format exception. Okay, number format exception, out of memory exception, security exception. There are many exceptions may come. और भी है stack overflow. So these exceptions are there. So let us do a program for on exception. Now how we handle it? Let us take a number. Let us take 5 and 10. 5 and 10, and here let us take 5. So there we want to do int x is equals to let us take it. We are doing this. Where we have done the problem, just let me know. So this is the program. Now we will replace it there. So what kind of problem will come? See, this is array index out of bound exception. So index 2 out of bound for length for the length 2. So we have taken an array where only 2 spaces are there. Like the first space, obviously it is counted as 0 and the second is 1. So as we know that the index is starting from the 0 position onwards. So as it is starting from the 0 position onwards, বন্ধ হয়ে গেল, হ্যাঁ চালিয়ে দাও, একদম একদম ডান দিকেরটা। So as the array index is starting from the 0 position onwards, and the second position is 1, and we have taken a2 which is not there. We have declared the array only with 2 size. It is not having the 3 size. If it could have the size in 3, in that case we could fetch the a2. So what kind of exception it is? It is a array index out of bound exception. So how we can deal with such exception if the programmer will do any kind of problem, or any kind of such errors or exception will come by the user. Suppose the user is giving the size as 2, which is not there in the taken size. So in that case, such exception will definitely come. So in that case, what would be done? We can handle such exception by using the exception handling. So how we can do the exception, how we can handle the exception? So that is the main motto of handling the exception. Fine. So what we will do? We will take a try statement where we will take it where the problem may occur, and in the catch function suppose we do not know what kind of exception it will maybe come. We doesn't know what kind of exception may come, so we will write exception E. We are taking a variable. This is the data type of the exception. So exception is the data type and E is a variable. So E will in E, the name of the exception which the try is taking, that error will saved in the E. Fine. And we can print the E also. Let us take okay. I'm taking it. So still the errors are coming, as we know that there is no value of x, so that is why it is coming. So we are not taking that particular line. Now see, exception name. What we have done, exception name and E. In E, what is being saved? Java lang array out of bound exception index 2 out of bound. So whatever the exception are coming, that exception comes into E and will be. So what is the application of this exception? Suppose we are having a program contains 500 total numbers within the same program, or suppose in the simple program we are having 17 lines, so we can have 5,000 lines. So suppose within a block there can be an exception, so that block can be handled through the try-catch statement, and we can run the other section of the program very easily. So the exception or the error will not hamper the problem. Fine. So this is how we can get the exception name. Now we can write the direct name of the exception, but there can be the problem. Suppose this is the array out of bound exception. Okay. So we can use such thing, array index out of bound exception. So the same output is coming. Now I'm taking some other exception name here. Suppose arithmetic exception. I'm taking the arithmetic exception over there. I'm pasting the arithmetic exception here. Fine. Okay. Now the programmer is thinking that maybe the arithmetic exception occurred. Why? Because here we are taking A2 in the from the programmer's point of view. The A2 is this. Suppose a programmer is doing some error, like some fault has been done by the programmer. So that time the programmer is thinking that this 10 is stored into the second place and the 5 is stored in the first place. So then the programmer will think that the calculation would be 10 by B is 5 minus 5. So 10 by 5 minus 5 is 10 by 0, which is not possible. Divisible by dividing by 0 is not possible. So that would come some exception. So that exception is basically the arithmetic exception. So programmer didn't think that which exception may come. So directly he or she has defined the arithmetic exception. That arithmetic exception may come due to this. But he or she has overlooked that he has done a mistake on this, counting the position. During counting the position, he has done the mistake. So what would be the output for this code? But sorry, I am deleting this part. See, this is not the output. This is basically the exception is coming. This is not the output. If output would come, then this thing would be printed, but this thing has not been printed, so that means the directly exception has come. Okay. So if the if the programmer is unaware about the exception, that which kind of exception may come in this particular line, so to avoid such problem, in that case, the programmer will use the finally block. Finally block, which help to avoid the exception. Let us see that what would be happen. Finally. So the finally is coming. So that means it is able to by using this code, it is able to avoid the exception. So my preference is, just a minute, there is a phone call, just a minute. Hello. Good morning. No, I'm in the class. Right now it's not possible. You call me after the evening. Fine. Hello. Yeah. So, sorry for the inconvenience. So by using the finally block, we can catch the exception also. But in that case, we are unable to fetch the exception name, that what kind of exception have come. But my suggestion is to not to write the exception name, just write exception A, it would cover all the part. It would cover all the parts it would cover. whatever you want to print can be printed. ABC exception name is this. So my suggestion is not going into the number 1 to number 11. Do not write any exception name. Just you, for the knowledge, you just keep it in your mind that such exceptions are there, but you can handle with the only the exception keyword, exception E. Fine.
ম্যাম শুধু এক্সেপশনটা ইউজ করলেই তো হবে নাকি?
হ্যাঁ, শুধু এক্সেপশন ইউজ করলেই হয়, দরকার নেই আর কিছু ইউজ করার। কিন্তু ওই তোমাদের জেনে রাখতে তো হবে যে কি টাইপের আসছে বা কি হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে, সেটা তো জানতে হবে না, এই জন্য তোমাদের। ঠিক আছে?
হ্যাঁ
So this is all about the exception. So whatever the exceptions are coming, like
ম্যাম একটা ফাইনাল কিওয়ার্ড আছে না, ফাইনাল?
হ্যাঁ, ফাইনাল তো আগে করে দিয়েছি। ফাইনালটা দিয়ে কি করে বলো? একটা এটা ফাইনালি, ফাইনাল কিওয়ার্ড দিয়ে কি করেছিলাম?
কনস্ট্যান্ট ভেরিয়েবল বা মেথড।
কনস্ট্যান্ট ভেরিয়েবল, হ্যাঁ কনস্ট্যান্ট ভেরিয়েবল,
কোন-
কিন্তু হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ কনস্ট্যান্ট ভেরিয়েবল যেটার কোনো যেটার কি হয়,
মানে আপডেট করা যাবে না।
হ্যাঁ সেটা হচ্ছে ফাইনাল। আরেকটা আছে ফাইনালাইজ, সেটাও করিয়েছিলাম।
ওটা তো গার্বেজ কালেকশন।
হুম, ঠিক আছে। So there are three kind of keywords. One is final, finalize, and finally. So do not. These are a little bit ambiguous. Do not confuse during the examination. So let us handle this particular error. See what I have said. This is the error. Okay. And this is the compile time error. And this is the runtime error. This semicolon is the format of the program that cannot be taken. So what kind of exception we are having? Arithmetic, array out of index, array stored, file not found, IO exception, null pointer, number format exception, out of memory exception, security exception, stack overflow, and string index out of bound exception. Within these exceptions, there is no semicolon. Such errors or such exceptions are not included. So it is giving the error. So that is why it is giving the error that the semicolon is expected. এক্ষুনি বেরোলো তো, এখানে ছিল তো, এক্ষুনি বেরোলো। Fine. So that is why this pattern of exception could not be catched by the exception E. So always we have to think based on these 11 points: arithmetic exception, array out of bound exception, array store exception, file not found exception, IO exception, null pointer exception, number format exception, out of memory exception, security exception, stack overflow exception, and string index out of bound exception. Fine. So such thing you have to remember. So I hope that the point that I have covered in the class is clear. If you have any doubt, then you may ask.
ম্যাম এটা শেয়ার করে দেবেন গুগল ক্লাসরুম?
এই ফাইলটা,
হ্যাঁ ম্যাম।
Yes, ma'am.
এই ফাইলটা আমি এখনই কপি করে দিয়ে দিচ্ছি, হোয়াটসঅ্যাপে দিয়ে দিচ্ছি। ঠিক আছে?
Yes, ma'am.
So we have done the part of the exception handling. Okay. Next we will do the multi-threading or applet. Anyone we can start. So these two things are remaining, and remainings have been done. So after finishing the syllabus, we can do some small. I can take some small test. You can give some assignment. Okay, after doing this, so that you all have to do. কে কে আছে একটু নামগুলো বলো।
ম্যাম ঋত্বিক দাস।
দাঁড়াও,
103 ঋত্বিক দাস।
দাঁড়াও একটু দাঁড়াও। আজকে ডেট হচ্ছে 5। ওয়ান জিরো থ্রি না, ঋত্বিক দাস। ঋত্বিক দাস
101
101 সমীর পাখিরা, তাই তো? হলো। আর
99
99 রূপায়ণ মণ্ডল।
হ্যাঁ
আর
82,
Ma'am, 42.
42 and 82 না, 82 ভাবেশ, and 42. আর কেউ আছো?
मैम कल लैब में अटेंडेंस आप ली थी, नहीं ली थी शायद?
नहीं लिए थे ना, याद
हाँ।
नहीं था कल। ठीक है, कल तो बस तुम ही थे और तो कोई नहीं थे।
यस मैम।
ठीक है। लैब कल का ना, कल का लैब हुआ था।
यस मैम।
कल का डेट कितना था? 4 ना?
4 तारीख में।
भावेश था ना? रोल नंबर बताओ।
यस मैम, 82 मैम, 82।
ठीक है। इस लैब में कोई नहीं था। Okay, Bhavesh, I have taken the. So you all may leave.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू।